Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Boma, and I am back again today like I never left. Yes guys, if you're stumbling on my channel for the first time, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button. It's down there. Yeah, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell and give my video a thumbs up so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. So today we are continuing our video and our gist like we always do. We are also going to be talking about the issues South Africa is facing presently. Guys, I'll be playing certain videos here and I'll be doing a little talk over it so that we all analyze certain issues and we can all come together instead of being divided. I don't need to go to South Africa or live in South Africa to be able to feel the pains of a South African. I don't need to live in Nigeria to feel the pain of a Nigerian, even if I'm a Nigerian right now. So I need to listen to each and everybody and each and every person's cry. We come here, we analyze it, we check things out, and we try to balance issues. We correct those that are supposed to be corrected, and we correct those Nigerians that are also supposed to be corrected. Here, I give room for learning. Even the South Africans can confirm that I give room for people to learn and unlearn. Like, certain phrase of words used, I've corrected so many of them, and I know a lot of South Africans have really been appreciative of the way I have broken a lot of things down so that those in Nigeria can understand, and even those in South Africa can understand that, okay, if there are people in South Africa causing chaos and we say there are a lot of Nigerians, it's in my position to also educate them that the people in South Africa causing chaos, we as Nigerians, we as the good Nigerians, we in Nigeria are not in support of the evil, whoever it is or whichever country the person is doing in their country. It's not for us to banter words and exchange words with each other. It's for us to come to an understanding that even you as a Nigerian, you hear them call, oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is bad. Take up your phone. If you can open a social media platform and explain to these people that, come, this is who we truly are. This is not who we truly are. It's left for you to explain in a diplomatic way. Like somebody asked me the meaning of diplomatic. Guys, Google is your friend. So it's left for you to explain in a diplomatic way without bashing, without fighting, without hate, that even we as Nigerians, we are not in support of criminal activities. I, for one, am not in support of criminal activities because I have been a victim of my father kidnappers. I lost my father by armed robbery and kidnapping. Yes, my father was in his home, he was sleeping, enjoying his life as a retired person. Kidnappers came to the house and they tried to kidnap him and tried to take him away. He kind of refused and he got shot. So I have my own fair share of insecurity, and I'm not here to support criminality, whether it be a Nigerian, a Zimbabwe, a Congolese, or anybody whatsoever. What I will not condone is those that are innocent or those that are not part of it suffering for the crime of those other people that are evil. So guys, I'm going to play certain videos for us to watch while we analyze the issues that are ongoing now in South Africa, and I think throw in one or two of my opinions on how we can tackle certain things, and so we all can learn.
The Point area, police pounced on a number of hijacked buildings in search of illegal arms.
A comprehensive operation involving multiple agencies, including the police, Metro Police, Correctional Services, Home Affairs, and other law enforcement units, was launched to assert state authority and address the issue of hijacked buildings in Durban CBD. The early morning raid resulted in the arrest of 123 undocumented foreign nationals. The operation also uncovered counterfeit US dollars worth 4.1 million rand at the Point area.
So guys, you can likely hear that the operation arrested over 100 and something undocumented foreigners. Guys, there's something I want a lot of my African brothers and sisters to understand. In as much as we feel like we want a one Africa, we still want a documented and an accountable one Africa. I don't want to live in a situation or in a country where there are lots of people that are undocumented. Thereby, when criminal activities happen or when things happen, things like kidnapping, evil things, people do certain things, drug use and all those things happen, we won't be able to get hold of them because they are undocumented, and A lot of people can't find them because they are not documented. So the people the police in South Africa is going after is the undocumented illegal immigrants. And when they get hold of them, it's not like they're going to hold them or get them in jail. They are also, through that means, going to fish out the criminal ones that are hiding amongst these illegal immigrants. I wouldn't want people to say, oh, why are they fighting their fellow blacks, or why are they trying to get their fellow blacks out of their country and all that. Before you go to a country, before you go to anybody's country, even if you have issues back at your home country, you should also declare yourself. If you have good intent or good intention, you should be able to declare yourself to the government and say, oh, I came in here as an asylum seeker, I came in here for this is my name, this is the country I come from. Let the government have a hold of your document if you don't have anything to hide. And that is how it is all over the world. You can't even come into the United Kingdom and just start existing there without the government having at least anything about you. You see people come to seek asylum in Canada because you have to let them know that you are there. If tomorrow something happens, it should be easy to trace you back if you know your hands are clean. So that's how it should be. And that is what the country is actually fighting for. In as much as a lot of them maybe misuse certain words when they try to explain what they are passing through in their country. So guys, let's continue and watching and see what happens.
So the evacuation of people that are innocently renting, it's another legal process that the city must embark upon. So we came into this specific building where we're standing in last year, and we found a lot of bad things and people and illegal connections and legal occupation of the building. But a year later, people are still in the same building, and we are finding the same things again. So it means we now must come here as the police, and I don't think it's a fair thing to do. So we'll request that authorities that have got powers to take control of such buildings to recover them from illegal occupation, and that will help us to slowly win the fight against crime.
6 buildings were targeted in the raid, including a municipality-owned property that was illegally occupied. Authorities detained a person suspected of collecting rent from illegal residents in that building.
So guys, you can see he was talking about this, one of the police officers. He was talking about how they have managed to round up so many buildings that have illegal people living in them, and how it's not been easy for them as police, because when we talk about cleansing an environment, it is the police duty first of all to get hold of those who are undocumented before they can now catch the criminals. So if at any point you're upset they are going after illegal immigrants, I'm very sure you also know that amongst the illegal immigrants, we have the criminal illegal immigrants. And for you to get the criminals, you have to actually go after all the illegal immigrants so that you can now sieve out those who have committed certain crimes and certain issues. Now, I want us to see South Africa. I'm asking, how do these people get into South Africa? I had to do my research to find out, how do they really get into South Africa? Is it through the boat? Is it through the flight? How do they really get into South Africa? So guys, let's keep watching and let's learn and see how most of them get into South Africa. And tell me, as a person, if you are a South African, would you really want this to be the situation of your country, where certain people, Africans and certain nationals, not only Nigerians, come into the country without the government knowing their whereabouts, where they live, where they stay, undocumented, especially now that we live in a world where the evil are really thriving. Evil is really thriving. So guys, let's keep watching and while we analyze this.
Of drugs that have been found.
They flew into our Tambo. Somebody at Home Affairs colluded with them to be here. They went through the border gate. Somebody at the border gate, only border gate, notorious base bridge. Bribery manual ka bribery batho ba.
These are some undocumented immigrants whose bus was intercepted by the police outside Jubilation. They say they do not have documents. You can see over there, police have managed to arrest some of them, and we are not sure as to how many there are in the vehicle, in the bus that they were traveling in, but they say they were from Zimbabwe. They are rather from Zimbabwe traveling to Cape Town. Majority do not have papers, as you can see. The operation is continuing. We'll show you some of them getting arrested. We spoke to a gentleman who says his documents have expired.
So guys, you can see now that sometimes if you don't live in a country or an environment, you don't really have so much to say concerning what is going on in that particular country or in that environment. So I've never been in Nigeria where I see illegal people carry bus or carry train or something, and they are crossing our borders illegally, and we now have to be dealing with such issues. So I don't even know what to say about this, but all I can say, if people are crying that the rate of crime in their country has increased, I'm not living in South Africa. They are telling you the rate of crime in their country has increased. They are saying the rate of drug abuse in their country has increased. The rate of human trafficking in their country has increased. They say the rate of abuse, the rate of rape, rate of robbery in their country has increased. All manner of evil things in their country has increased. In as much as they target to Nigerians, it's just for you to tell them not all Nigerians are bad, but sometimes you can also see things through their eyes. I remember one time in Port Harcourt, before the elections, we noticed a lot of truckload of Northerners. We call them we use aboki or what, the people that rear cows in Nigeria. They started coming into Niger Delta in troops. They came in through truck. During that COVID period, we noticed a lot of northern people were coming into Ogun State, coming into River State. They were moving in, when I mean in trucks and in troops. Even we, as a people, as Nigerians, we were scared. We were worried. What is chasing you people from your state? I'm talking about inside. We that are inside Nigeria. We were scared that another tribe were visiting our own state in troops. How much more people that own a whole country that they need to protect for their children and their children's children? So guys, sometimes give people a break. I know they come off as being very hateful. They come up as they don't like Nigerians, which of course is, if you don't want to like them back, that is your business. But sometimes let us also, as human beings, call out criminal people. If Nigerians want to create a good reputation, the way the names have been bashed or tarnished all over the world, or the way people call our names when certain things happen, even if it's not a Nigerian. If I was to be living in South Africa, anybody I see with drugs, if it's in Nigeria, I will hold you like this and I will call police for you. Everybody will know me to be that person that you cannot be doing drugs around anywhere I live. Me, I will create a group of certain Nigerians where if we see any Nigerian person or any black person doing such things, we are going to be doing whistle blowing. In Nigeria, there's something we call whistle blowing. When you catch somebody doing evil, you report the person to the authorities. When they start seeing good Nigerians doing those type of things, they will now understand that not every Nigerian is a drug user. Not every Nigerian sells drugs. They will now know that they are good, meaningful Nigerians. I want to encourage those of us who live in South Africa, do your due diligence. If your friend, your brother, anybody is into such lifestyle, call them out. That is the only way to cleanse the evil that has been called upon our name several times. Call the person. If your neighbor is selling drugs, don't hide the person. Call the person out, whether that person is Nigerian or not. If your black Zimbabwe brother is into drugs, call the person out. That is the only way we can cleanse ourselves from this bad name that has been bestowed on us. And it will help our oncoming generation not to also carry this name into the next life. I don't know if you understand. So we should do our own due diligence by talking to those of us who live in diaspora, who lives in other countries, doing certain things that are not good. Like if I say a Nigerian doing something that doesn't make sense, cheating people, or if you see the way I frown my face, I don't want that, especially when you are abroad. When you go abroad, you see maybe a Nigerian doing something bad. I try to start preaching. I start preaching to him. I start telling you, no, my brother, no do this, this thing go spoil our name. Even on the internet, when I see certain people come out to talk about certain things you're not meant to say on the internet, you see me in the comment section, I'll be like, why are you discussing this online? This shouldn't be a thing to discuss online. You understand? You might definitely be defaming the name of our country. Try and protect the name of the country. And the only way to do that is to also call out evil people that are your neighbors, your brothers that are living in all those areas around you in South Africa. Anybody, Zimbabwe, Congo, anybody you see doing evil, you as a Nigerian, form a group and call them out, so that when South Africans start saying, is a Nigerian person that reported this guy, that is doing this, say, hey, not all of them are bad. It's a Nigerian woman that brought to bring this man that wanted to carry this girl to do what. They'll say, okay, we still have good people working, not really everybody is bad. Sure, you understand me. I hope you all enjoy watching this video. I don't really want to make this video too long. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give my video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and also subscribe. Bye. One love.